G'day viewers. House next door is getting renovations done, and there was this sitting in the backyard. The original dishwasher from that house next door when it was new, 1980, when that house was built. There's the original dishwasher, an Australian-made Brandt. It's quite an unusual setup, very solidly built. So I'm going to take this top off and start to see what's wrong with it and see if I can fix it. Be a shame to scrap it. It's quite a heavily built machine. So I'm going to lay it on its back and check underneath as everything's intact, and see if the motor turns and check for any bad parts. Get the multimeter out, do some tests, and then we'll plug it in. We'll connect it up and see if it does nothing. 12 settings, type diff Australia. It's a 2380 watt. It's obviously got a heating on it, and that heats its own water up. The motor must be there, that's where the motor mount is, so it sits in there like that. The dish lamps had a similar setup too. Alright. There you go, a Brandt. I think they were a French company, I think. French or Spanish. But yeah, made in Australia. Rip this top piece off. We'll probably make a new one of these. That looks all in pretty good nick under there. Similar with the old HPM plug top on it and the old colour code wiring. And Brandt's cord, it's quite thick, it's 15 amp rated this one. OLX 250 volt. OLX brand. It's quite a thick cord, even though it's only a 10 amp appliance. Put this up. I'm assuming this is from 1980 or 1981, this dishwasher. Pump turns alright. Look at the build quality there, that's quite good. That motor's replaceable without even changing the pump. Bit of leakage there, but yeah, most dishwashers do that anyway, that's easy fix. Rubber's good, not brittle. Yeah, rubber's in good nick. That's in good nick. Our float switch. Bit rattly, but if, I hope it's not stuffed, but if it is, I've got one out of a wash machine to fix that. The motor, the main pump motor, very well designed. You can just put any old motor in there. That little pump. ITT brand capacitor, made in Germany. 10 microfarad, 5. Oh, spider. Tap to start the motor. It goes here. You can watch the spiders in here. And then let's see, we've got, that's what motor's at. Pump motor. Asti, Italy, Nova, Ibme, Italian made motor. 400 microfarad capacitor. Or 10 microfarad it says there as well. Let's see. Pole 2, 0.40 horsepower, 3 amps, 2800 RPM, date, 2nd 1981. 1981. There you go, I was correct. This dishwasher's from 1981. Definitely well built. Better than the crap they get nowadays. This would have been a pretty fiasco of the dishwashers back in the 80s. So if I can clean this all up and it works, it'd be even bigger bonus. I don't know what I don't see any evidence of leaking though, or anything that's burnt out yet. Let's give it a good clean, then we can start testing it. Oh, I've got the knob taken off. I don't like that goes in the middle of this thing there. Probably had a Brandt or something labelled on the front of it that's stuck on here. A little bit of metal decal that's stuck on here, but that's fallen off years ago. Got cold, hot, 5 minutes, looks like 5, 4, 3, 2 and 0. Something like that. This doesn't turn that. I get to turn again, hasn't been moved in a long time. Have a look inside. Very heavy door, look how the bottom folds out like that. That's cool. No dishwasher does that these days. That is a very solid door, very heavily built. Your soap goes in here, detergent goes in there. That's like a car battery style bloody visual thing on it. You can see the soap in there. It comes out of here. I think your powder goes in there. And this thing just goes click, it releases and opens that side. Interesting. The basket. It's even got a stopper on there. Interesting. Heating elements in there, nice and exposed. It's in a good spot, easy to service. The basket looks pretty clean and easily accessible. Oh, it comes through here, and it comes out of here. The water comes up through this half and turns that. There's no thing in the top or the back like the newer ones do. Well, that's interesting. You've got your dishy forks and knives going there. Water comes out there. Recirculate the water. Alright. Pretty nicely built dishwasher actually. Very heavily made. Beats the shit you get out of China nowadays, with the stuff that comes out of the bowels of China. I'll pull this apart actually. Pull this front fascia off and check the controls. Make sure they're still okay, because they're a bit bloody hard to move. So we've got, that's hard, cups, setting 2, setting 1, power. Oh, that's jammed, I'm going to have to fix that. Didn't have to take it apart, it all came quite clean. Turns now. Nothing silicone spray can't fix. That's a noisy synchro mate, I'll tell you that. That's probably why I got rid of it. They wanted to update and didn't want to put up with that noise anymore, so we got a new dishwasher. Because the one that replaced it is a 1999 Simpson dish burner, like the old Simpson I had. I'm not sure if I made videos on it, but I had one. We had one the same, and it just kept burning your dishes. So it looks like it's lasted up between 1999 to decide that this noise was enough, and they updated. Power. This works good now. Works very well. Hear the pump going. I have to give this a good clean. Alright. I'll connect the drain hose and everything up and get it plumbed up and see if it hopefully she'll wash herself out. I think this thing's fine. This thing's working fine so far. What a bonus. No one in my generation remembers this brand. This is the first time I've bloody seen it. Okay, well I did some tests. This motor's not starting. That's what the problem is with this dishwasher. It turns fine. I got to start it with a screwdriver, and it's got like a dead pole to it. So, the motor's dropped the pole. The capacitor's fine. It tested 9.68 microfarad out of 10 and 0.00 ESR. It's really good condition. 1977, second week. Yeah, bit older than the dishwasher. I have got a Dishlex pump motor that looks exactly like this. Only made in Australia, of course. You know, that should fit. I might have to cut the shaft down a bit if it looks like it's too long, but if that's the case, that old Dishlex dishwasher motor I've got should fit this. Looks the same. The warnings look good there. Anyway, let's plug it all back in and give you a demonstration of what that motor's doing. Alright. Let it cool in and don't let it get too hot trying to start itself. Ah, see? The pastel's fine. Now it works. Didn't want to start under its own water. Doesn't smell like it's burning out, so I did turn the main power off in the front, but it's best not to touch things. So always be careful when you're working on appliances. Remember, always unplug safety first. Yeah, the start winding might have gone high resistance or something. That's the only thing I could put it down to. If a motor can't start and the capacitor's fine, The only thing I could put it down to is it gets kick-started over the years. The resistance of the windings change to the point where they are, you can't kick hard enough anymore. So, good thing I've got a spare motor. But it ran. A bit noisy, but probably because it's got crap in the pump from sitting, but let's turn it back up. I hope it starts again. Might need a screwdriver again to kick it, but it started. And what I'm going to do, because it's got a load on it, see, the water's not wanting it to start. The resistance of the water is just too much of that motor to start. So that motor started and stopped a hell of a lot of times in its lifetime by the sounds of that. I'll try and see if I can start it. Turns fine, there's no play in the shaft or anything. Too much resistance here, I can't turn it fast enough. There's a little flat screwdriver bit on the back of the motor shaft. If I have something to go on a drill and just go bang and whiz it. But unfortunately I don't have one to go on a drill, might have to make something. But there you are. The Dishwasher motor has the same as that too. You can put a flat screwdriver on the back of that shaft and start it with a drill. It's a good thing about those motors. You can find a bit to go in there. I got it to start. Haha. Joe for the win. Found the bit that I need. Looks off centre there. Might check the bearing actually at the back. Spinning straight. Works quite well so far. Now, if I start again. Interesting. I'll have to start it again. But it works. Now they got done plug, I just quickly fill the motor just to make sure it's not getting too hot. Plug safety first. Like to tip it. Oh yeah, so the pump's got a bit of a leak in it too. That's easy fix. I need a new gasket on this pump here. Bit of a elastic gasket. Pull this front cover off and fix that. But the main problem is this motor. It's running hot, but I don't think it's going to get much hotter than that. I might have to pull it apart and see if the back bearing's alright. Because that scraping sounds like it's like the back bearing's gone or something. It's like the rotor's hitting the bloody stator, that's what that sounds like. Interesting. Interesting. Now that pump leak's the only problem. Once they get that motor fixed, that pump shouldn't be too hard to fix. Bit of elastic compound and that'll fix that. So silicon. Max! Spins good now. Hey, it's getting easier to start. part's easier now. Let it go for a bit, keep an eye on that motor. Let's see how it goes. Capacitor tested fine. I'll probably put a bigger capacitor on it to fix that. I wonder if that'll do it to make it kick harder. Working alright. Oh, I see, it shoots water up in there, in that bit, and goes in there. Huh. It's a lot more thorough by the looks of it. That's just clicked over to the other side now. It's a spring that it stays on this side by default. You click it one way, and a clean little solenoid releases the clip inside here. Yeah, it's a part of the motor but it can't turn. Spins much easier now. Yeah, bloody joy to start your dishwasher up, eh? Need something to hold it in line there. Right in this bit here, I'll a bit, flat bits of the screwdriver. Let it go for a bit and see how it goes. So I got the pump leads near gasket. The front water seal on the shaft of this motor is slightly seeping. So I have to get that off. And there's swivels too. Hey, there's swivels, circles there. Just noticed that. I was moving it before. So the back bearing, it's got a bit of side-to-side play, so the rotor's pulled to one side as the motor starts and hits the, sticks to the stator, and that's why it's not starting. So I place the back half of that motor, put a new bearing in the back, which I get out of another dishwasher motor. That's going to be an easy fix. I just need bits and pieces of dishwasher to fix this one here. Max! It appears to be a pretty good dishwasher apart from those little age-related faults. I'm going to need to replace the back bearing in that motor. Oh, well, let's stock up in our parts. I know this will be one of those weekend projects, I reckon. I won't finish the cycle off, but it's only going to hit the motor and scratch and damage it more and more as that rotor moves. The rotor moves around. It'll grind itself to pieces. So instead of doing that, we'll empty it out, dry it out, we can clean it up, and I can, if I run out of time, well, it's going to have to go in storage, project for another day, but at least I know what the fault is with it. There you go, Brandt. Never heard of it. There we go. Anyway, shouldn't be too hard to fix. Thanks for watching.